Recently, I started talking about extra gaming on my blog Game Ubaka, and that involved playing a lot of titles on the Nintendo Switch, such as Ring Fit Adventure. But one of the things I really wanted to get into is the arcade closest to me. The dance game that they happen to have is Pump It Up, and they do have the 20th anniversary edition. And I got to thinking, and I looked online because if you asked about the AM passes at Dave & Buster's, the people there have no clue what I'm talking about. So back at the very end of April, I put in an order through an arcade parts store, and the other day, finally, we have it in. The AM Pass card has a really nice design on it. With the characters, so I'm excited to get into it to get use because on the website I have seen that there is a new event that starts tomorrow, and I should be able to head out there tomorrow and check out the brand new update, the 2.07. But first we do need to link up the card and get our information set up here. So you can see I am logged in. We got DJ Tatsujin, but that's about as far as I've gotten because I've spent about 2 months waiting for this thing to get in here. So we can set our representation. We can modify. We have an AM pass, and we'll get in the serial code here. After using this, it's probably not going to matter too much if people see this, but I'm just going to go ahead and skip past this just in the video just to kind of be safe. Alright, so let's get our... Okay, maximum 8 letters, so we're going to go with the DJ Tatsu label. Similar, that's what I use on DDR for the EMU's pass. Oops, we gotta check to make sure it isn't duplicated. Okay, we can register that ID. There we go, we're registered. So there we go. We are at level 1. We have yet to gain any experience. So, and we can set our avatar. See what we can pick in here. Oh, that didn't work. Do I need to unlock more? I might have to unlock more avatars then. Okay. Information check. We are listed as a beginner, so hopefully we can get in and get some steps in tomorrow at Dave & Buster's and get these step grades recorded, get added to the leaderboard, gain experience points. But yeah, there's not much more I can do at this point until I get to the arcade and start using the card and playing the game. But I'm really looking forward to that, especially since there's a new event starting tomorrow that kind of will make me feel like I'm getting in on the ground level on something and get introduced to Pump It Up, because I have not played a ton of Pump It Up in the past. I shared the story online before that the only Pump It Up we ever had in Northwest Ohio was located inside of a bowling alley, and the people who owned the bowling alley freaking hated that machine. At every point that they could, they would unplug the machine. They would refuse to give us change to play the game. It had its own amusement center, which all the things used tokens, but for whatever reason this Pump It Up used quarters, and they refused to make change for you and let you play it, basically. So this bowling alley had this Pump It Up machine in there, and it was just there to be there. They didn't want you playing it, so that was a very unfortunate past I have with Pump It Up. So I do enjoy playing it on the rare chances that I do get to play it, so I'm looking forward to being able to check this out and get into the game, enjoy the music, and see what kind of the step charts it has available. And we'll get some experience in and see what types of avatars and other content we can find with the AM Pass. recently I was able to get a handful of games in at the Dave & Buster's in Toledo, and got a few hours in on the Pump It Up 20th Anniversary Edition machine using the AM card that we obtained recently. And you can see now my profile actually has stats. We've ranked up to level 6, and we have more than 6,000 points. I did spend some of my points to get this profile picture here. I was kind of stuck on the default avatar, and on the fly I used my cell phone to log into the Pump It Up website and get a new profile picture. That way I didn't have everything default. It still has my title as beginner, and I'm wondering if the titles are unlocked as you level up. So if I haven't received one by now, I'm guessing maybe the first one you get is at level 10. But I did something a little bit different to get my profile to change. So you see the profile pic there, and just by logging in for the first time, I was given 10,000 points. So that did help in getting that new profile picture there. Here we go. This is what I was able to do while at the arcade. Got level 6. We have 6,000 points left. No titles though, but in that time we've accumulated nearly 15,000 steps, burned nearly 800 calories, and that felt great. I've been posting on Game Ubaka about extra gaming and my weight loss through the pandemic, because I'd ballooned up to about 230 pounds at the peak of the pandemic, and decided to turn that around. And I'm right there on the cusp of 190 pounds. So that was good to see. The calorie burning playing Pump It Up put me at a new low weight that I measured in at the next day. On the leaderboards, we have single score and double score, so I did do a little bit of both modes here. So the overall score, we're sitting at about 28.5 million points. Step grades, we had 14 double S's, 5 S's, and 20 A's. I did kind of toy with the ranked mode, which in ranked you can only pick songs that are difficulty 13 and above. And that was quite an ordeal for me. I'd say the 13, 14, 15 area is kind of the peak at what I can do and Pump It Up right now, based both on how I react to the step charts and as well as my stamina at this point. So while I do work out, I think I need to do a little bit more cardio to keep up. It's not like I was falling onto the ground sucking wind while playing Pump It Up, but I could definitely feel that I was getting tired more quickly than I would have, say, about 10 years ago playing In the Groove and Dance Dance Revolution. But still, overall, that's not bad. You got the singles and the doubles. I did 7 doubles mode SS's, and what's unfortunate is I have obtained triple S ranks in the past. Just for whatever reason, while I was at the location last week, just could not obtain any triple S's. So that's unfortunate, but I know we'll get back to that point and be able to grab those ratings again. You can check out the leaderboard. I don't think I'm going to appear in any of these. But what do we got for top songs here? Okay, so according to this, Hit is the most popular song. Although in fairness, I do believe Hit is what the game defaults to when you start playing the game. This is the song that it's highlighted immediately, so there's probably a lot of people who play casually and just see that first song and play it. But I mean, it is a good song too, so I'm sure there are a fair share of people picking it because they do like the song. Beethoven Virus, nice. And I haven't heard that song in a very long time. looking through these some more. There's some more Banya songs. There's Brain Power sitting at number 41. And I'm slow to notice this. I noticed that it has the logo for the game that the song originated from. Remember, Beethoven Virus is Pump Perfect. Okay. I think before the machine started popping up at the Dave & Buster's when it opened in Toledo, the newest Pump It Up machine that I had access to was Pump It Up. I think it was Exceed 2. Very, very old one. So there we go. It gets oh, we can highlight more, so but it stops at 50, so I think single score. Let's see if there's any way to figure out what I rank in at. Let's see. It stops at 1,000, so I am definitely not a top 1,000 player in Pump It Up, unfortunately. So yeah, we're not gonna see ourselves in the leaderboard here. There you go. That's kind of a wrap up of my first real experience being able to dig in and play Pump It Up. Really enjoying the game. Still some things I have to get used to, and but with experience, I think that stuff will come over time to be able to build up my stamina and also to kind of recognize the patterns, the way I need to rotate my body to hit some of those step charts. And right now, the 13s, 14s, 15s are kind of pushing me, but I think if I stick with it, we'll definitely be able to get up into the higher difficulties and play more of the harder step charts in it. And by continually playing the game as well, I'm hoping to get a decent level up, get those experience points as well as those points that help me unlock more content. The avatars are a very nice touch. The thing that I have to figure out at this point is seeing how I can get a different title, get out of that beginner stage. But again, that's something that'll come over time, and hopefully I'll get the opportunity to repeatedly go back and check out the game, whether it's at the Dave & Buster's in Toledo. There is also one at Round 1 locations. We did see one at the Great Lakes Crossing location. So when I return there, maybe I'll be able to get a few games in there in between some of the other games that I'm playing at Round 1. But yeah, I'm digging Pump It Up. Some great songs on it. The step charts are interesting. Having all the different types of difficulties would allow a lot of people to play, but for me, even some of the level 5, level 6 songs are just kind of great to kind of dance along to the music, and then you can move up to the higher difficulties to get into more of the stepping and the more active step charts. So there's a ton of stuff to do on this machine, and having the AM card will it saves my data. That way I know which songs I need to play next and get into some more of the content that I haven't played before. So hopefully I'll run into some other people that play this game as well. There were some repeated names on the machine at Dave & Buster's, and I've seen other people play it at Round 1 as well. So hopefully be able to run into some other players who do enjoy the Pump It Up series, because that's something that just really hasn't existed in Northwest Ohio before. And I hope the popularity keeps growing on it. That way more people play the machines, and then more machines appear in the area.